Welcome back, everyone. My name is Becky. You are very welcome. Today we are going to do a short sequence for neck, upper back and shoulders. I've got myself a rolled up blanket to sit up on. If you've got a block or a bolster or anything like that, just to make you comfortable, go ahead. You can also do this sequence on a chair. Modify as you need to. So when you're ready, just bring yourself to a nice comfortable seat, and if the eyes are open, then soften the focus. You might look down the length of the nose. You might go ahead and close the eyes, relaxing the small muscles in the corners of the eyes, smoothing out the brow, and bringing your awareness to the flow of your natural breath. So quite often we're carrying a lot of tension in the upper body. It can help by just beginning to breathe a little bit deeper. So using more of those muscles. Feeling the intercostal muscles expand with each inhale. As we start to draw the breath a little bit deeper into the body. So breathing into the mid-back. Feeling the diaphragm draw down with each breath in. Just creating a little bit of spaciousness inside the torso. Go ahead, take one more really deep breath. And maybe hold that breath in for a second or two. And exhale completely. Then we're going to go ahead and just interlace the fingers behind the head. Give the back of the head a gentle nestle into the hands. Here we go, breathing in. And as you exhale, take the chin to the chest and draw the elbows together. Inhaling to lift the head, opening the elbows. Exhaling, chin to chest, elbows come together. Just working within whatever range of motion feels comfortable for you right now. So you don't have to take your elbows all the way back. Just gradually seeing if you can start to fill up a little bit more. Empty that little bit more completely. Lifting those elbows up towards the ceiling, opening into the armpit space. Maybe starting to lift the chin a little. Do one more round, opening up, trying to pull the fingers apart here. Again, just nestle the back of the head into the hand. Nice, and then we're going to release the fingers and bring the arms out into this lovely cactus shape. And then as we exhale, we're going to take the chin to the chest again, around the upper back. Bringing one arm on top of the other, give yourself a hug. Inhale, opening up and exhale, opposite arm crosses over. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, other arm switches. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening. Hold here. Try and take the elbows back a little bit behind you if you can. Just squeeze with the shoulder blades together. And then exhale, bringing the right elbow on top. Give yourself a hug. Lifting the elbows up. Either staying here or maybe bringing the forearms to touch. Maybe seeing if you can take the bind palm to palm. And try and pull the arms away from each other here. Breathing in. Exhaling, releasing from that hug or from the bind, taking the arms out nice and wide, big breath in. Exhale, left elbow on top. Holding onto the shoulders. Maybe this is it for you, just feeling that broadening in the upper back. Maybe you bring the backs of the forearms to touch. Maybe you can clasp hands. Keeping the elbows lifted. The hands levering away from the face. Trying to pull the elbows apart. Take a nice big breath in. And releasing on an exhale. We're going to reach the arms out straight to the sides now. Spreading the fingers, give them a wiggle. Cross the thumbs over the center of the palm, gripping tight. And we'll roll out the wrists. Go a few times each way. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. Turning the left palm up, the right palm down, looking to the left side. And then spiral that left shoulder in, the right shoulder out, looking to the other hand. So we're getting this wringing out motion. This corkscrewing through the shoulders and the arms. I'm going to start to lean a little bit from side to side. Imagine you have somebody either side of you pulling you in opposite directions. Do once more each way. Turning the right palm up, bring the left arm to the floor. Nice big inhale as you take that right arm up to 12 o'clock. Big breath into those right side ribs. And as you exhale, bring the right hand down in front of the left knee. Brushing the right knee. Turning the chest, take it up and over. Exhale, brushing the knees. Once more. And then then take it back the other way. Can you follow the thumb with the eyes? Last one, coming all the way round, up and over, reaching through the right hand, reaching up through the left. Opening up into that left armpit space. Maybe you could give yourself a little sniff. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, circle that left arm. And then take it back the other way. Following the thumbnail. Inhale, come back to center. Nice. Turn the palms out. Big breath in, reach up overhead. I'm going to interlace the hands again, pulling the elbows wide. I'm going to drop the left elbow down, take the right elbow up. Inhale. Exhale, drop to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take the right elbow up and then come and catch hold of that right elbow with the left hand and guide the upper arms back behind the hand. So you can either stay here or take that left arm out to the side, roll the shoulder in so the palm faces away, and bring the back of that left hand up between the shoulder blades, maybe catching your shirt or catching hands as we come into the Gomukhasana arms. Try if you can to keep that right elbow moving back in the chest, lifting, breathing in here, softening the focus. Releasing the hands. We're going to take the right arm away first, and then the left arm half that speed. Turning the palms out, reaching up and overhead. Interlacing your hands. Can you take them your non-automatic way, so the other thumb is on the outside? Trying to pull the hands apart. Drop the right elbow. Catching hold of the left elbow and guiding the upper arms back behind the hand. Option one is to stay here. Otherwise, maybe you take the right arm out, roll the shoulder in, and bring the back of the hand up between the shoulder blades. I can't do it this side because I have trauma to my right shoulder, so I'm just going to stay here. Take a breath. If you're in the bind, you're going to release that left arm first and then the right arm. Turning the palms out. Take a big breath in, reaching up. Can we look up to the ceiling? Interlacing the hands again. We're going to push up, pressing the ceiling away, and then take the chin to the chest. Loving all your double chins. Nice big breath as we push up. Exhale, releasing circling the wrists as we bring the hands down. We're going to extend the legs, pointing and flexing the feet a few times. Roll both ankles in and both ankles out. And then just go ahead, cross your legs to the other side. Reaching out once more through the arms. Nice. Pull the wrists away. And again, nice big reach out to the side. And then just relax the hands down onto the knees. And then take your right arm out to the side, turn the thumb down, bend the elbow behind the back. And then we're just going to do like a little seesawing motion here. Just taking the elbow out to the side and then feeding through. And you're going to take your left hand behind and see if you can catch hold of your left bicep in your right hand. Maybe taking hold of your right elbow in your left hand. Clasping here, closing the eyes, feeling that openness across the collarbones. And go ahead, drop your left shoulder over towards, your left ear over towards your left shoulder. And take your chin down towards your left shoulder. And then glancing the eyes diagonally up towards the right, let the chin follow. Take the chin back down to the shoulder. And then roll it down to the chest. Roll the right ear across to the right shoulder. And chin to chest, releasing the arms. Just taking a nice big shoulder roll here. And then take the left arm out to the side, roll it in, turn the thumb down, bend the elbow. And you're going to see that little seesawing motion behind the back. Nice and easy. Taking the right arm behind, see if you can catch hold of your right upper arm in your left hand. And can you catch hold of your left elbow? Go ahead, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. And your chin to the right shoulder. Glancing with the eyes diagonally towards the left corner of the room, let the head follow. Drop the chin back to the shoulder. Roll it to the center of the chest. Take the left ear over to the left shoulder. And back to the chest. Releasing the arms, turn the palms out, big breath in, reach up. Interlacing your hands your non-automatic way, other thumbs on the outside. Press the ceiling away. Drop the chin to the chest. Press the ceiling away. Taking the chin up. And releasing the arms, swirling the wrists as we come down. We're going to come onto all fours. You can go ahead and move your bolster or blanket to the side. Arrange yourself so that you are knees under hips. And we're going going to bring the right hand to the back of the head and inhale, turn the chest to the right side, open up. Exhale then, curling under, bringing that right elbow towards the left wrist. Inhaling, opening up. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. You're going to inhale, press that left hand into the floor, reach the right arm all the way up, spiral the shoulder in, and then bend the elbow. See if you can feed your fingertips either into the waistband of your leggings or into the inside of your left thigh. Here we go, you're going to drop the left ear, soften the left elbow. Nice stretch the right side of the neck, breathing in here. Breathing out, looking down to that left hand. Unravel the right arm nice and slowly. We're going to circle up and over towards the right corner of your mat. Plant the palm. Walk the left hand out. Pressing your tush diagonally up and back towards the wall behind you as we bow into Anahatasana. And take 3 breaths here. Give your tush a little wiggle. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Take a nice big breath in and out through the nose. Taking the left fingertips to the back of the head. Turn the chest and inhale to that left side. Exhale. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reaching the left fingertips to the ceiling. Spiral the shoulder in, bend the elbow, and either fingertips into the waistband or to the inside of your right thigh. Soften the right elbow. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Looking down to the right hand. Unravel the left arm, take your time. Feeling that rotation as you spiral the arm towards the front of the mat, reaching out. Right hand walks out to meet it. This time we're going to drop onto the elbows as we bring the forehead to the floor. Adjusting here. I'm going to bring the palms to touch. And then the thumbs to the back of the head. Go ahead and wobble your elbows forward, maybe a little bit wider. Getting into a nice tricep stretch here. Take one more breath. Releasing the palms to the floor, claw the finger pads into the mat. Elbows lift. Armpits spiral in to face each other. We're going to roll an imaginary cotton reel forward with the tip of the nose. And inhale, slide along the floor, come to lie on your belly. So we're coming into Sphinx posture here with the elbows under the shoulders. Breastbone lifting. Hips nestling into the mat. Gaze Gazing down the length of the nose. Let's close the eye. Pressing into the hands here, lifting up for seal if that feels good. Go ahead, dip your right elbow and take a peeky over your right shoulder. Straightening the arm, come back to center. Dip the left elbow, peeky over the left shoulder. Straightening the left arm, come back to center. Following your breath. Go a couple of times more to each side. Come back to center. Lowering to the elbows, bow the forehead to the mat. Bend the knees here and just windshield wiper the lower body from side to side a few times. Let's rest the knees. We're going to come into aeroplane pose, so you're going to extend your right arm out to the side. Look to the left hand. Bend your knees and walk them over to the left edge of your yoga mat. And then go ahead, windshield wiper your feet over to the right. Ladies, you might need to scoot your boob out as you come to lie on your right hip. If you can, go ahead, step your left foot to the floor behind you. And you have a few options as to what to do with the left arm. You might just leave the hand next to the face. You might reach it out so the fingertips are in line with the nose. You might float that left arm up into the air. Spiral the shoulder in, turn the palm behind you, bend the elbow, and either feed the fingertips into the waistband of your leggings, or bring the hand to the floor. I'm going to take a few breaths here. One more breath. Go ahead, drop your left knee. Bring your left hand back next to the face and nice and slowly ease yourself off your right arm. Come to rest with the forehead on the hands between sides. Give your shoulders a little wriggle. Go ahead, extend the left arm out. Turning the head to the right. Bending the knees. Walk them over to the right edge of your yoga mat and then windshield wiper your way onto your left hip. Scooching your bosom out of the way. Maybe you stay here, maybe you step that right foot to the floor behind you. Maybe your left hand stays where it is. Maybe those fingertips slide out. And take your time as you find your way into a position that works for you. Maybe you float that right arm up, spiraling the shoulder in. Maybe bringing the fingertips into the waistband or to the floor behind you. Take another breath. Nice and slowly ease the knees back together. Bring the right hand back round. Roll yourself off your left shoulder. Lining up your head and tail, rest the forehead on the hand. The shoulders a little wiggle. We make our way slowly into downward dog, so bringing the hands under the shoulders. Find your own way of pressing yourself up and away from the floor. And easing your way back into a downward facing dog shape. In this downward dog, take a moment to bend the elbows. And then press through the hands as though you're sliding the front edge of the mat away from you. Give the head a nice easy nod. And we're going to take some slow steps forward. Maybe coming halfway up our mat here. When we get there, we're going to take a very generous bend in the knees. Sliding the hands up onto the shins, belly to the thighs, breathing in. Adjust your t-shirt as you go. We're going to interlace the hands behind the back here and pull the knuckles towards the sacrum. And either staying here or starting to fold, allowing gravity to bring the arms away from the back as we come into Dvikonasana. And Dvikonasana here. Can we draw the fronts of the shoulders away from the ears? Rock the weight a little forward and back between the heels and the soles of the feet. Bring the hands back to the sacrum. Fingertips push the floor. Walking the hands back out. Stepping the feet to the back of the mat into downward facing dog once more. You can move around in down dog. Make it yours. And then we're going to roll over the toes onto the knees. Take the knees as wide as the mat, bring the big toes to touch, and sit yourself back into extended child's posture to finish. Taking one more breath. Walking your hands back. Just coming to kneeling. Folding the hands into Anjali Mudra. Bowing the head to the heart.